Mr. Boy King say something. I'm back. Before we get to it, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you always watch the full video.
So as many of you guys know, Laina started a GoFundMe to help with her emergency surgery. Now she reached her goal, but after reaching the goal, people started reporting the GoFundMe, which caused them to hold on to her funds. Now, Laina couldn't leave the hospital until those funds were released and she could actually pay for her surgery. Well, her mom is now speaking out because she's very upset, and she even posted a photo of Laina. And not sure if this is an old FaceTime photo or not, but it appears that she was still in the hospital in this photo. Laina's mom goes on to say, envy and hatred towards someone in need is a sin itself, and the crazy part is that people who would never have the means to pay half of the ish she pays are the ones with the most opinions and input. Don't donate, mind your business for real. It's unbelievable how many people made my daughter feel like she was such a bad person just because she needed help and she doesn't have the strength.
Hold on. She said, crazy part is people who would never have the means to pay half that she pays are the ones with the most opinions. Did that mean she got it then? If she's paying for things that most people wouldn't be able to be able to have the means or the money to pay for, that means she got it then. That's why you gotta watch what you're saying. Especially you're saying it out of anger, which is you have the right to feel because hey, that is your daughter. But again, most people opinions are hey, even mine are only based on the fact that who they are, how well known that they are, and we know that content creators make a. I ain't gonna say like, hey, everybody's making, big bags of money. Cause hey, I'm a content creator and I'm making chump change, but a nigga make a little something. You feel me? And that's why I still have a 9 to 5. So for them, they do content. King of the Fighter. That's why I always say this is a good example of the reason why I be saying that. 2 bags are better than one. It can't just be one person working, because if things happen, how are you going to be able to afford to pay for them? This is a great example of that. This is a great example of that, bro. It can't just be. It's not in today's time. In today's time, bro, anything can happen. Like, look, they got they got the insurance, but it's not covered in this part of the city or state or the world. That can happen to anybody. You could be traveling somewhere. You could be on vacation. You go to a place that you've never been to. You get sick from something that you ate. Bam. Oh, your insurance don't cover this place, and you can't leave. This is what I always say, bro. 2 bags are better than one. If mind you, we don't know, because again, it just sounded like how when they spoke about it, like they got it, but they don't want to give it up. It's like it might be their only and their last, but sadly, if that's your last, you got it. You got to pay it. That's like me. I done it. Hey, it not for this deep of a situation, but hey, car broke down. I know I need this car for me to get to work, and I know I need to get to work so I can make more money. I gave her my last, and with the pawn some things. Hey, she got a nice chunky ring on. You might have to go pawn that. Not to sell it, but you might have to go pawn it. I would have did that before I came to the internet, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Well before I came to the internet, I would have went pawn that ring. I'm sorry, especially for this type of deep situation, and we can't leave without paying. Yeah, I would have went pawn that thing. Then just came and got it back. Just make sure that you go get it back.
To come online and see all the hatred that people are giving her because she knows she didn't do anything wrong. It makes me feel so bad to see my baby in so much pain because such evil people judging her and making their own scenarios. My heart is broken for my poor baby who has gone through this life life-threatening traumatic event. God don't like ugly, and their true judgment will come because of showing the evil judge side if themselves. Karma from Jesus is real. So let's move on to this next topic with Quick and Ty Taylor. Now, recently Ty went to get her hair done and she left her daughter with Daisha. Now, Daisha was on live stating that Ty left out to get her hair done at 8:30 and it was already noon and she hadn't even started on her hair yet. That's when Quick asked Daisha, why did she let Ty trick her again? And she's done this multiple times before, even claiming that she just leaves her baby with her parents all the time as well.
You brought that to the internet?
At 8 o'clock. On my soul, she left about 8:30. 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, and the lady ain't did nothing. Ain't nothing done to her.
I don't see how
She brought baby in my room at 8:30 in the morning.
I don't see how people do it, dog. I would have cut Daisha off. Sister or not, you bring too many things to the internet. I would have cut you off, bro. I don't play them games, bro. Why are you speaking on this on the internet? At the end of the day, that's your niece. So what? Yes, it probably get tired. Oh my God, you need to hurry up. But I'm not about to, what? To the internet? Daisha, you got a real I don't care mentality. So that's why you get to just doing whatever and saying whatever on the internet. And that's cool to a certain extent, but no. Like, I don't know, bro. Me, I got a real problem with that, bro. Like, I'm cutting people off, bro. You're doing too much. You're exposing every little thing that I don't want to be exposed. You're speaking on every little thing that I don't want to have on the internet. You said something had her baby daddy exposed their whole situation. I would have cut you off.
8:30.
I would have cut her off, yo. I am not gonna lie to you, sister, brother.
11:30.
You
So
gotta
you
go.
need to for 3 hours.
Don't come to my house. No.
You ain't done nothing.
Don't
3 hours.
no. I cut niggas off, bro. I don't care.
But she don't tell me.
I'm alone right now because I cut everybody off. It is what it is.
I should be back by 12:30. I should be back by 12:30. I said she was gonna be back by 5 o'clock. So that means I didn't get my hair, my nails done today. No. She did it on purpose.
Why you let her trick you like that? That's the question. You know she didn't did that. Why you let her trick you like that? That's the question. You know she didn't did that.
What? Trick her? Quit just be running his damn mouth. How am I tricking her when what happened to me today was completely out of my control? My mom doesn't watch Favor. My dad watches Favor. My mom helps and pops in, but who really, like if I need somebody to watch Favor, who really watches Favor is my dad, not my mom. So I don't know what Quick is talking about.
I'm over the Taylor girls. And I don't even watch their content. I swear, like doing this channel makes me like or gets me irritated about a lot of people. I'm over them already. It's like y'all always got some type of drama going. Somehow, like, where's the positivity? But I guess this is a drama page, so that I guess the positivity wouldn't make it. But again, bro, like, Daisy could be my sister, bro. Daisy's like, no, that parent that every time something happens, they gotta call the family and let everybody know. Daisy is that parent. She's that person. But instead of calling people, she's bringing it to the internet. I couldn't have.
I have a good nanny.
You gotta go.
Who said I don't have a good nanny?
Especially when you don't care. Yeah, you gotta go.
I don't never have no issues going to do what I need to do. Leaving when I need to leave. Traveling when I need to travel. Working when I need to work. I don't have no issues. I've never had issues with that. In the very beginning, I struggled, and I was open and I was honest. I did the nanny thing. I did the trial. I fucking interviewed over 5 nannies. Like I did that. I did that. It didn't work. It didn't work for me. I didn't feel
Damn, that shit loud
like
as hell.
comfortable to just leave my daughter with. I just didn't.
So now TT's boyfriend Aries, former cameraman, is exposing him for not paying him enough money. Now, he's stating that Aries offered to pay him $50 a day. He accepted, but then later stated that it wasn't enough money, that he was spending $20 in gas just to get there.
You know, seeing these clips about me on TikTok. The initial reason why I left
I
and
wouldn't
quit,
take that. $50?
I didn't get fired. I quit. I just left on my own because I wasn't built for that. I was getting paid $50 a day.
That's his. That's their video.
To be the cameraman.
His video, y'all. That's not mine.
It was first at $100. Like we both agreed that Aries, he said $100, and it got dropped to $50 because he said $100 is just too much out the budget. And you know, I agreed. You know, I'm trying to help him. You know, build his follower base and stuff. But then I slowly realized that $50.
Yeah, I would. Holding a camera all day and you niggas be trying to go for 12 hours or 6-7 hours, bro. That's a work shift. That's a work shift. Like $50. What is that like? Eight. Let me see. $50. Let's just say a nigga did. I guess I don't even know. 8 times 8. Nope. That means you got like $750, bruh. Hell no. That's still more, bruh. I put $750 times 8 hours. They said like a work shift. That's $60. And so he giving you $50. So that means you really getting like what, $6 then? Like 6 and some change. Hell no, bro. Hell no. Nigga, I can go to work and get that and get more than that, bro. Yes, I'm gonna have to do a whole week but it's gonna be more. No, bro. No. If you gonna work for somebody, bro, they gotta do it like a work. They gotta do it like a real work schedule, bro. Like a real work pay. $17, $18, $22, some $25 dollars an hour. What the hell are you talking about? Like DDG, he offered Johnny he gave Johnny his old camera a scenario. He said if Drake offers you $100,000 to film for him, would you do it? He said no. So that let you know, like if a nigga who been doing it wouldn't do it for 100 racks for a big time person, no. But he wouldn't do it because he's actually making his own content and money from it. So therefore, that's a bigger reason. But no, having a cameraman, you only do that when you know you're making a well enough amount of money to afford one. You don't do that when you're barely getting off the ground. Like that'd be like me getting a cameraman right now and trying to pay him. Nigga, I'm gonna give you what I make for the month. Hell no.
Not gonna do it for me. If I gotta spend $20 of gas to get out there and come back home, it just wasn't worth it. So that's literally why the main reason why I left. I was never uncomfortable.
And that if he said he got to spend $20 to get to him, and I mean he got to spend more like he spent $20 to get back. You left with $10. No.
In those type of situations, I don't know why these people mixed up the words and stuff like that, but $50 a day, you cannot say I gotta get the boot out of there. And also, yeah, there's more to it, but that's literally the main reason why I quit being a cameraman for Aries.
So that's when TT came back and stated he lied, he got fired, God gave you an opportunity, and you decided to take advantage of that, stanky boy. So then he responds with this.
All right, so I've seen that comment that TT said. I just want to say that I ain't say nothing bad about you guys. I ain't say nothing bad about you, TT. I ain't say nothing bad about Aries. I'm just speaking my side of being a cameraman. That's all I was saying. I was just giving my side of the story, you know, of the pay was bad. It was cool being around people that, you know, grew up watching, you know. It was cool. Y'all hard workers. I'll give y'all that too. Entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, like, is he like? Look, was he gonna be able to make his own content with y'all while he was around y'all? If he's doing, if it's doing that, then okay, all right, I will take that because then you're able you're like being around big content creators. A lot of people, a lot of some content creators, we want to charge people for that. It's like, a feature. So like they be want to charge for it. So if they able to, let's say they gonna pay for holding the camera for them, and then they also gonna be in some of your content. Not all of it. That's doing too much, but some of it. Every other few videos, I would have took that. I would have took that because again, it's like the feature, the collab. A lot of people can charge for that. 2,500, 3 bands, probably more. Hey, especially when it comes to rappers, they want 100K for a verse. But holding somebody's camera every single day for just $50 flat, and that's it. That's all. Nah, I ain't doing that shit.
You gotta entertain people on streams, but I'm just saying, that it just wasn't worth it on my side. It just wasn't worth it, and I'm seeing
paying
people
gas to get to y'all
saying, "Where's the cameraman? Why'd you get fired?" So I have to speak my side. Somebody literally said, "Why'd you get fired on my stream while I was streaming at the beach?" So I literally had to say something. I ain't just gonna be quiet. And
you didn't have to say nothing because it's just a comment. But so far, I give you your credit for not feeding to the rage bait because she didn't have to call you because so far you didn't disrespect him. So she had to come on to that thing and say stanky boy. That was too far. You didn't have to call him that. He didn't say they was rude, they was doing too much, they was too nothing. He just said like, nigga, y'all offered him a amount, y'all agreed to an amount, then it went down, and then he said no. He didn't say nothing disrespectful, bro.
the stanky boy comment too. And then TEETEE told me like, if I want to go outside, I'm like, yes, sir. And then she told me that Aries told the TEETEE that I have a smell to me. And I'm like, oh wow. Why didn't he just tell me straight up? Why didn't he just, you know what I'm saying? And it was a little embarrassing because nobody never told me that. And
yeah, especially for a girl to say that.
But
that's embarrassing.
I wish
as hell.
he told me like face to face, not tell TEETEE. You know? I didn't put deodorant on after I showered. I just took a shower, drove straight there, didn't put no deodorant on, just lotioned myself, and that's it. So
damn, I wouldn't admit at that. Or I would have. I would have said I was thinking that day because I was trying to work for y'all. I was so much in a rush. I was trying to get to y'all because y'all was rushing me. Now what? Now I'm playing.
You know, maybe you know, but I never stink. I drink water 24/7.
That does not mean nothing.
No body odor. Always.
Nobody. You say you hopped in the shower, put on lotion, no deodorant, drove, walked around, holding a camera. You was more than likely musty, my boy. You was more than likely. You probably wasn't humming, but you was probably a little musty, bro. Come on, bro. At the end of the day, especially once you get to putting on lotion and you're moving around, you're moving your arms, you're holding the camera like this, bro, you're going to sweat. Especially right now. It ain't cold. It ain't cold, bro. It's getting warm. It's getting a little hot here and there. You was probably had a little mush. It's okay. It's all right.
No good.
You was working, though.
But
you was
caught me lacking.
Yeah, you was working though. It's better to be, I guess, caught lacking, smelling while you're working than you just on the block standing around. Cause then that, bro, why are you musty? You ain't doing nothing. You're literally standing on the block. Why are you musty? If you working, bro, that's it is what it is, bro.
Call
I'm
me
quite
lucky.
sure all of us probably walked out the house once or
So,
twice and
yeah,
forgot
call
to
me
put on
Stanky Boy.
deodorant while we was on our way to
And
work because we
then
was
if y'all
rushing.
want to run on it,
Not
but
me,
that's
because
actually,
my
So
deodorant
crazy.
is
then
right next to
Aries
my
and
stuff,
TT
so I
come
use
back to
everything.
explain why he was offered that $50 a day and how he couldn't afford to give him
The reason
$100.
why I said $100 a day was a little bit too much for me out of my budget, because y'all know I stream every single day. So in my thoughts, I'm thinking, damn, if I pay this nigga $100 a day and I stream for 30 days, that's $3,000 in that month that's coming out of all my paychecks. That's $3,000 flat. You know what I'm saying? That's not including none of the bills, the car note, the insurance, this, that, and the third. It was just too much for me. Okay, so I told him that. I texted him. I was like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie. $100 is a low key crazy. It's out of my budget. It's not. It's not. Hey, I'm not a rich nigga. I'm not a millionaire. A nigga, I don't got $3,000 to just be given to a cameraman. You know what I'm saying? On top of food, on top of paying for flights, this, that, and the third, and shit like that, nigga. I'm still on the come up. I'm grinding. I'm trying to make a living out of this shit. But it
That's
was
why you should
fifty
have stayed
dollars
like
to
that then.
record, and it was also 20% of my Snapchat check. I remember one month I was
Oh,
making roughly like 25, damn near 30,000 in a month. Okay, now you
oh,
take 20% of $20,000. How much is that? 4 bands. Okay, 4 bands on top of, if I was paying them $50 a day to film, that's what, 4,000 plus 50. That's $5,500 just to fucking do this.
oh. So that okay. That's a little different. That's a little different. That's a little different. Yeah. What he was going to do is, bro, like, bro, stack stack it, bro. I've done it before, bro. I was getting paid $250 a week, $250 a week. I stacked it up enough and got me a car. Now from that car, I got me a better job, and then I kept going, and now we here. You feel me? And now we here. Shout out to my mama for raising a mother hustler, nigga.
Get a couple lives here and there, nigga. Eat for free. Nothing, nigga. That's a $5,500 a day, bro. You know how much that is a month? I have no fucking clue.
$100. That's not 3,000 a month if we're not streaming every day. We was even streaming every day, bro. When it was $100 a day, we was even streaming every day. We was even streaming every day, so it wouldn't even be 3,000 a month. Yeah, you could have used me 2 times a week, 3 times a week. It didn't have to be every day. If you know, like big streams, you could have used me for $100. You didn't have to call me every day. I would want to help you. I wouldn't want to help you, bro. Fudge.
They could have
I didn't get the
negotiated.
Snapchat revenue, probably because I quit before I even was about to get it.
They probably could have, before they brought this to the internet. They could have probably negotiated before he was fired or quit or whatever. He could, if he was saying 50, and then he said, "All right, that's that's digging too much into my pocket." That's like me. It be people who be want to work, right? Like, hey, if you watch this video, no shade, I'm just saying, but they be want to like do my thumbnails. But it's like, bro, I have 3 or 4 channels. I'm trying to guarantee 3 or 4 videos every day. Nigga, you think I'm gonna give you $25 or $50 or $60 or to $100 for each one? That's crazy, bro. That's a lot of money. I ain't making that much money to give you that. So I feel where Eric's coming from. But again, that's why I'm not doing it. If you know how much you make a month. You know if you able to afford this extra money coming out of your pocket before you even agree with him. I would have said no. If I'm grinding, if I'm streaming every single day, I'm trying to stack up this money. That 3,000 that I'm gonna give you, or 5,500 I'm gonna give you. No, bro. I wouldn't even give a nigga that. No, especially for I can hold the camera myself. Because again, Once you start this, you're gonna more likely want to take a trip, and you have to pay for him still. You're gonna have to pay for his plane ticket, his room, because he's not gonna stay in the room with you and TT. That's more money. I wouldn't even did this shit. Hell no.
But I'm glad
That's
you got your
too much
videos on
money.
Snapchat, man. I'm not degrading your hard work. I'm not degrading your entertainment. You do you, bro. Damn. It. So I'm seeing a lot of comments saying, why did he accept the $50? If he was smart enough, he wouldn't do that and say no.
And that.
I get it,
And him
I
too.
get that talk. But for me, I'm just a genuine, nice person. I wanted to help him. I wanted to build his fan base, be a part.
I'm sorry I'm doing so much part. This video is way longer than it was supposed to be. But that is true too, because just like I said, I wouldn't have even got myself involved in it because I would have looked at my money. He should have said it from the gate too. You should have looked at, hold on, that's you should have. Me, I calculate instantly. Like that's why I don't like people playing when it comes to, hey, I'm gonna give you this amount of money. That's why I don't play them jokes, like like the fake scratch offs. We might have to fight about that shit, because don't play with me with that, bro. Because once you give me this thing and I see or hear the amount I'm about to get, my mind instantly calculates what I'm going to do with it, what I'm going to put up to the side, what I'm going to spend, and then for it comes to be a joke or playing, I'm heated, bro. I'm not, forget being sad. I'm heated, bro. Now that's another reason to cut it. Do not play with me to average your full jack with them fake scratch offs, bro. I had somebody do that before, bro. We didn't have to get into it, bro. We didn't have fault because that was $5,000 I thought I was finna get, and I was heated. So for you, you should have thought about that, bro. As soon as you said 50, you should be like, hold on, $50 a day. I'm paying this amount in gas back and forth. That's $15. I'm leaving. I'm gonna have. I'm putting that up to the side. No. Now that 20%, that's 20%. If he's actually posting every single day and getting $20,000, all right, that sounds cool. That sounds damn. But damn, how the fuck is y'all getting that? I don't post enough, bro.
Building his fan base and just help his streams more.
I don't
And
post
it was
enough. Follow me
initially
on
$100
Snapchat.
at
King
first,
Central
which is
TV.
not what y'all not getting, and then it got brought down to 50. I didn't really want to bring this to the internet, but I felt like I was getting downplayed because I felt like the salary that I was getting was not worth it. So brought it to the internet because I wanted to share my side. I seen clips on TikTok, people talking about me, saying I got fired. Somebody came to my stream and said I got fired. So why not just come and speak about my side? I felt like he was downplaying my worth in a way. So for the people that's saying that, those comments, it's not about staying to see where the money, increase and stuff. It's about just knowing your worth from day one. I hope y'all get that more. But she inserted herself in the drama, and now it's like, I thought this was just between me and Aries. But I got a question for y'all. How much would
I hate when
y'all
people do that.
want to be
If I'm
paid a
arguing
day for
with
doing 5 to 8
a dude and his
hours?
girl
Like,
getting into it, bro, don't do that.
if you was in my position, like when I joined y'all team, y'all welcomed me like family, everything was cool. But when that conversation happened about dropping the price, my feelings changed. Like, I feel like me being nice, too nice.
So I see what happened here. They agreed on a certain amount. He was happy with it. He was happy to take that. Then when they brought up the discussion, because they talked to him about it, they said, "All right, hey, this is too much. I'm gonna do this." He still accepted it. You should have said no, bro. You didn't know your worth. Now you know your worth. No, you should have knew that from the gate, like you just said, from day one. Even from the $100, I probably would have turned that shit down. Like what? I'm not gonna hold no camera all day
for them to take advantage of me. So it was looking like I wasn't even gonna be there too long. I know he said increase pay, but come on, bro, for the jump. Like, y'all are my favorite creators. Like, I wanted to grow with y'all. I wanted to show people that, follow my journey how it is behind the scenes with y'all. Like, I wanted to genuinely show them. Like, for me, yeah, TT said he wanted to be influencer. I do. Like, I wanted to grow my own self. Like, that's basically how it's been since day one. I wanted to always grow my name, everything, but not this way. Literally not this way. I
And
wanted
that's
to
why
grow with
I
y'all.
wouldn't have
I
responded.
really did. So for all the people in the
I wouldn't
TikTok
have
comments
responded
saying,
probably.
you dumb, why would you do that? You a grown man accepting that much. I'm a nice guy. I love to help people build in their journey. Like, I want to always help people around me. That's just a dude.
You can't say that and then say that, because if that was the fact, or you want to help people, you would have stayed. You wouldn't quit. You would have accepted the money and then rocked out with it. If you truly want to help people grow, but obviously you want to help people grow and you want to grow yourself too. So therefore you thought about yourself like, hold on, I can't just help you, which is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You gotta, sometimes, not even sometimes, you gotta put yourself forward before you be putting people above you. But you shouldn't accept that amount from the gate. I wouldn't have.